gave you a little sneak peek of the Campbell Cane. It's the adjustable walking cane with a rocker tip, but it does come with two different tips. And this is something that promotes a more natural walking stride. It gives you stability. It's very, very lightweight. It is adjustable in terms of height. It's also foldable. It has an ergonomic handle. This is one of those things that will make your life easier, and that's what this hour is all about. Your price, $29.94 to get that stability and mobility back. Less than $10 on 3 easy pays. Our friend Mark Legere is back with us, once again, health and wellness expert, and he's going to show you and explain how something that looks very, very simple really can completely transform your day-to-day. Welcome back, Mark.
Thanks for it's good to see you again.
You too.
And I'm so excited to be back here with Campbell Cane. This is something that we've used many times, and I use this in my practice. This is what I recommend for a lot of the patients who are having mobility issues, because the Campbell Cane is sort of like a hybrid between a cane and a walking stick. So you have the support of the cane, but you have the portability of the walking stick. And it's so easy to use because it's ready to go right out of the box. We're just going to adjust it. We have 1 of 10 settings on the Campbell Cane itself to get it to the proper height. And compared to a normal cane, so this is the highest setting for this cane that is normal. I'm normally going to be leaning forward and putting all this pressure on my wrist and being bent forward. And this is just a really unstable position to be in. With the Campbell Cane, it's meant to have you much more upright. And by being upright, it brings our center of gravity back, and that makes us so much more stable. And that's ultimately why we're using a cane or why we're using a stick. It's for stability. And we get that with the Campbell Cane.
Now, the two different bases. We have the rocker bottom, but also this bottom. Tell us why the rocker bottom. I know that's something a little bit unique and a little bit different.
Yeah, so the rocker bottom or the rocker tip is this rounded tip that you can attach onto the bottom of the cane. And then you have the more stable and wider base that also comes with it. So you're kind of getting 2 for 1 here. The rocker base is for someone who's a little bit more mobile, a little bit more active, and you just want something that kind of gives you a little bit of extra balance. It kind of gives you a third point of contact. For people who need a little bit more stability and need a little bit more balance assistance, we have the traditional bottom that's really nice and wide. And when you compare that nice and wide bottom compared to, let me show you here, the normal bottom that may come with a cane, I mean, look at the size difference between the two. So we have our normal cane here. It's so much larger, and that extra large base is going to give us more foundation. It's going to give us more stability. And that's ultimately what we're looking for. We're looking to get out there. We're looking to take the walk with the grandkids. We're looking to take the walks with the family. And we want to do it with something that has a large base and much more stable, as opposed to something that has a nice small base.
Absolutely. And once again, you're not just getting a standard cane, you're getting 2 different bottoms, including that rocker base, and then also the one that's larger with a significant amount more stability. You could just interchange those very easily. Also 10 different points of adjustability, depending on your height or how high you would like this to be or how long you would like this to be. That's where it gives you that stability and acts as a partial walking stick, but also a cane. That's why we're calling it the walking cane. And I love that there is so much adjustability depending on your height. I think that is so important. As you said, even the standard cane with the tallest height still requires you to almost lean over and bend over. And that is not helping your posture or your mobility as well.
That's exactly it. It's where our head is where our body follows. So in a traditional cane, where we have it, you're going to be putting a lot of pressure on your hand and your wrist, and that can be quite uncomfortable, especially if you're going for any type of a walk. It's also going to have you leaning forward. So if you can imagine you're leaning forward to get that extra stability, if you were to lose your balance, you're just going to keep on going over. So that's the traditional cane. When we have the Campbell Cane, we have this really nice ergonomic grip. So first of all, when you come in, it's sort of like giving a nice handshake, and it's going to allow us to take the pressure off of that wrist, and it's going to really bring our bodies up. And it's all about, like, again, head position. So if our head is facing forward, it's also mean that our center of gravity is going to be back, and now we're going to be nice and stable. with the Campbell cane to give us a little bit of extra stability. So it's going to make it more safe. It's going to make us more portable and allowing us to do a lot more of what we want to do throughout the day.
Fantastic. 200 orders placed. You may say, Katrina, what are you doing? Why did you bend it in half? I wanted to show you. It is very easily foldable. Even if you need to put it in a tote bag, easy to store if you're traveling, whatever it may be, incredibly easy. But then it's not like you have to worry about having these separate parts that you're thinking, okay, I've lost a piece. How do I do it? It's incredibly easy. You just kind of stretch and bend, and there you go.
Yeah, it's going to pop right into place, and it's meant to be portable just like you, right? So we don't want to be missing out on any of those things out in our lives because of that instability or worry that we might trip and fall. The Campbell cane is meant to be portable. We can collapse it down to be really small. Like you said, you just kind of pop it right into place. You can throw it in your luggage, and then it's so easy as to get it out. We're going to be upright. We're going to be ready to go. We're going to be looking forward, and we're going to be stable. And that means we get to enjoy a lot more of what the summer has to offer.
I love how you pointed out your body goes kind of where your head goes. And I think that's so important to keep in mind. When you think of the traditional almost cane posture, I will say, I think you almost think of someone kind of bent over a cane. This completely eliminates that posturally, but also you're getting, as you said, two bottoms in one, that rocker base, but also this one with significant stability. You're getting so two in one, as you pointed out, but also the adjustability, 10 points of adjustable height. Once again, you're getting that walker stick, kind of that walking stick meets cane. And it works indoors, of course, and outdoors. And it gives you the peace of mind and also the stability. But you're getting it home for $29.94 on this featured price. So quite a great value to get all of this stability back. How many ordered, Tony? Wow, 300 ordered just in the past few minutes. And once again, walking stick, a cane, however you need this, definitely going to help you out. V36844. Mark Legere, thanks so much for being with us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Here's how we started the show with our friend Mark. Over 400 of these